travel chaos and political turmoil, the fallout of the government shutdown. The ongoing government shutdown has thrown the nation into disarray, with far-reaching consequences that touch every corner of American life. From travel disruptions to political battles, here's a deep dive into the latest developments that are leaving citizens frustrated and anxious. Travelers in limbo as flights are grounded. Imagine planning a trip, only to find out your flight has been canceled due to a government shutdown. This is the reality for thousands of Americans, as the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, has ordered a reduction in flights nationwide. But here's where it gets controversial. The FAA's decision, aimed at easing pressure on overworked and unpaid air traffic controllers, has sparked debates about the shutdown's impact on essential services. Airlines have been scrambling to adjust schedules, leaving passengers in a state of uncertainty. Major airports in Chicago, Atlanta, Denver, and Dallas have seen the most disruptions, with long security lines adding to the chaos. American Airlines alone has canceled roughly 220 daily flights through Monday, and more cuts are expected if the shutdown persists. Thanksgiving dinner, a political football. With Thanksgiving just around the corner, President Trump has claimed that the cost of the holiday meal is down 25% this year. And this is the part most people miss. While Walmart's prepackaged meal basket does cost less, it includes fewer items and different products, making the comparison misleading. Grocery prices are actually 2.7% higher than in 2024. And the 2025 basket lacks many traditional Thanksgiving staples. This has raised questions about the accuracy of political statements and their impact on public perception. Veterans Day events canceled. A somber reminder. The shutdown has even overshadowed Veterans Day, with many events canceled or scaled back due to a lack of resources. This is a stark reminder of the human cost of political gridlock. Communities are finding alternative ways to honor veterans, such as providing Thanksgiving dinners instead of holding parades. Meanwhile, military families face uncertainty about their pay, adding to the emotional toll of the shutdown. Political battles heat up. The shutdown has become a battleground for political ideologies. Democrats are pushing for healthcare provisions in the next spending package, while Republicans accuse them of trying to give free health care to undocumented immigrants, a claim that has been debunked. Boldly highlighting the divide, Senate Majority Leader John Thune called Democratic leader Chuck Schumer's offer to reopen the government a non-starter, insisting that health care talks should wait until after the government is funded. This standoff leaves millions of Americans in limbo, including those relying on SNAP benefits, which the Trump administration is fighting to reduce. Global tensions and domestic struggles amid the chaos. President Trump has announced a boycott of the G20 summit in South Africa, citing alleged abuses of white Afrikaner farmers. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy warns that more flight reductions may be necessary if the shutdown drags on, further complicating travel plans. What's next? As the shutdown crisis deepens, Schumer has proposed a new bill to fund the government at current levels and extend healthcare subsidies, while establishing a bipartisan commission to address long-term healthcare affordability. The ball is in the Republicans' court. Will they say yes, or will the standoff continue? The American people are watching, and the consequences of this political deadlock are becoming increasingly personal. Thought-provoking questions for you. Do you think the government shutdown is being handled fairly? Or are certain groups bearing the brunt of the consequences? How do you feel about political claims like Trump's Thanksgiving dinner cost reduction? Does it matter if they're misleading? What do you think is the most effective way to break the political stalemate and end the shutdown? Let's keep the conversation going. Share your thoughts in the comments below.